Hello everyone, this is Mandeep Burmi from Ace Driving School in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So here we are gonna do another quick video, and we drive around in Winnipeg, Manitoba here, and cover some of the driving rules. As I drive, I will point out the general mistakes and critical mistakes. So let's get started. So the car is already on, mirrors good, seat belt on, and we are good to go. So we're gonna pull away from this curb here. So I signal left mirror check and shoulder check to indicate we are pulling away from the curb. Now guys, in Manitoba, if you don't see any speed limit sign, so that means it's 50 kilometers. So right now I'm doing already about 45 kilometers. We got some construction going on in the right lane, but we are good. So we're going to be turning left on this four-way stop sign, and we have a flashing red light. Flashing red light is just like a stop sign indicating like you have to do a full stop. And the reason why they put the flashing red light here is just to grab your attention so you don't miss that stop sign. Alright, so same thing here. After your turns, the first thing you look for is the speed limit sign. So I did not see any speed limit sign here, so that means it's 50 kilometers. If I go over the speed limit sign, that's if I go over the speed limit, that's going to be automatic fail. And if I'm driving too slow, that's going to be automatic fail as well. Now they are not saying you drive exactly at 50. So you always drive according to the road condition and weather condition. So right now the roads are dry and the weather is good, so that means I can pretty much drive at 45 or 50. But like, let's say in December or in January, the conditions will be totally different. The roads here, it's gonna be all icy, and maybe the weather, sometime it's snowing, raining. So you always have to adjust your speed according to those conditions. If you are still driving like summertime on the icy roads, they're still gonna fail you, because that means you're going too fast for the conditions. So just very important point, so just keep that in mind, and that's gonna keep you safe on the road all the time. So we are not just focusing on the driving test. You know, I want you guys to follow all the rules, and when you follow all the rules, you know, you're gonna focus on everything. When you focus on everything, you will pass your driving test, no doubt, and you will also stay safe on the road. We're gonna be turning right next, so I will signal right shoulder check, changing lane to the right side. We are turning right at the traffic light. So we got a green light, there's no pedestrian on the sidewalk, so that means we are good to go. Now this parked car, it's within 30 meters, so I can go behind the car or I can directly go in the next lane. So this time I went behind the parked car. If you go behind it, then you have to signal shoulder check. So then you have to, you know, put the left signal on, left shoulder check to indicate you're pulling out. Or the second option was to directly come into this lane. Now if the parked car is more than 30 meters, then you are required to go in the right lane first and then signal out. Now we see a crosswalk coming up, so we are slowing down, and there is a pedestrian as well. So if I don't wait for this pedestrian, that's gonna be automatic fail. I can wave him, so he gets a right of way. Yeah, so if I don't wait for this pedestrian, that's automatic fail. So I can check on both sides, make sure no more pedestrians, and now we are good to go. So always keep both hands on the steering all the time. If you start driving with one hand like this, that's automatic fail. Okay, you can, if you need to scratch, that's totally fine, but you just don't want to drive like this. Okay, and when you're waiting on the red light, when you're sitting on the red light, you still want to keep both hands on the steering. Don't relax your hands like this. Okay, and the hand position, so you can do 9 and 3 o'clock, or you can do 10 and 2 o'clock. 9 and 3 is a little bit better. It's gonna give you more control over the car, and it's also good for your arms, in case, you know, a head-on accident. There is an airbag that's gonna come out. If you're holding steering like this, you're blocking that airbag, right? So it's not gonna be very good for your arms. So just try to do like, you know, 9 and 3 o'clock, so you don't you're not blocking airbag. So we are just waiting for the green light here, and now we got green light. So cross traffic, they have stopped, so we are good to go. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. If you're in Winnipeg, Manitoba looking for driving lesson, you can give me a call or send me a text message. Number is 204-509-4175. If you're not in Manitoba, I have very good program for you guys as well. You can buy my online training program, which I have put together, and in the online training program I cover the most common general mistakes and the critical mistakes that cause people to fail their driving test. And the online program, guys, is put together in a very structured way. So we look at one thing at a time. So we look at stop signs. I show you guys what are the general mistakes, what are the critical mistakes on the stop signs. Then we look at the traffic lights. You're turning left, what are the general mistakes, what are the critical mistakes. You're turning right at the traffic lights, what are the general mistakes, what are the critical mistakes. You're changing lanes. So we cover everything. Roundabouts, we look at that. So there's a lot of very good information in the online training program. And good thing is a lot of people already bought it, and they are very happy with it. So I have people buying from all over Canada. I got people buying from states, and they love it. Okay, so I'm sure the program, it will help you as well, and link is in the description, so you can check it out. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys again.